Hey, you
You
know
watch.
what? I don't mind the idea of having an AI girlfriend. Now, I'm not gonna take it to extreme and marry her and stuff like that. But the robot, I can customize everything the way I want it.
There you go.
Big booty cheeks,
Why
get
not?
getting it tied up every 18 months.
Why not? Why not?
No, for real, man.
Yeah.
I am not against that idea.
Yeah.
And then I feel like one moment or technology gonna hit that they will start maybe making babies. There you have the technology. You can make babies without a womb.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's stopping them putting that technology into the AI robots?
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
And that's your DNA. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be the pioneer of it, but it's coming.
Like
But you
robot.
don't know what that first baby gonna come out being like.
Bruh.
I feel like robots they'll be popping out babies like human babies. They're just human.
Well, they should be able to pop that out right after being pregnant. In it shouldn't be no time length. But
Shoot,
Man.
you went
Yeah.
quick with it.
They gonna use a printer.
Get you a 3D baby.
right.
Shoot. But yeah, I can see that, man. I can see that definitely the way the world is moving now. What is the new expectation that we have in the society we're living in with modern dating?
What you think, LA? What you see going on out here in these streets, bro?
Man, is what have you done for me lately? That's what it looked like. What have you done for me lately? And that usually it ties to how you make somebody feel emotionally. Not knowing you have to be emotionally put together before you find somebody. Because at the end of the day, if you dictating how your life gonna be by what another person feels like you, then you under the control and of that person. That person has all control over you. You know what I'm saying? Just on if they telling you look good, you're gonna be trying to strive to hear that person say you look good every day. But what's gonna happen on that one day that they don't tell you look good? You're gonna have insecurities and stuff. You're gonna be like, oh man, I must not look good today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I see a lot of what have you done for me lately type stuff.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's different out here, bro. Better get y'all paper up.
Man.
So get your paper up.
Yeah, I was better get y'all paper up, man. Because even the women with 3-4 kids got high standards on y'all boys now. You just can't just slide in there with another $50,000. Think you should take care of them 4 kids? Nah, they want you to make 6 figures too.
True.
Man.
Yeah. So
Man.
yeah, man, I think it's crazy out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's we're in a time where we're going to redefine how humans connect. Right now, I feel like we're in the trash of the internet age of dating. I think the new technology connected everybody. It was fun in the beginning. It was exciting. You had easy access to people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Your options were unlimited. Depending on which app you want to go on and sign up for. I think I think that it's been such an adjustment to that time of internet dating that I think they're going to have to redefine what it means to actually physically date now.
Man.
And right now, it seems like the women are the one who's speaking more loudly on the standards for the modern day style of dating, and it's not working in their favor. I believe the internet opened up the door for a lot of the less confident men to enter the dating market. Because they didn't have to get out and compete with the confident men anymore. They can just send the money through the DM. Hey, there go $100. Heart emoji. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love that picture of you, baby. I love it. But would never walk up to this person in public, and say anything.
Right.
So I believe that's a whole nother market in the internet dating that's not being talked about enough is that guy. And that guy is a lot because the whole market has been revolved around his mentality of, I want to give you something. I want to give you something to give me some time. And right now, women have seen that men are willing to pay for their time and their attention. And they putting price limits on it now, And it's not about your character anymore. I don't think a lot of people really care to get to know people anymore like that. I think they rather just judge you off how your social profile look. Either you pop it online or you trash.
Yeah.
And that's where they determine your worth at, which is why I see a lot of people can't really connect and stay connected because that's not being strengthened anymore. And whenever they are tested, it's so easy for people just to get out and just say, hey, I'm going back on TikTok. I'm going back on Bumble. I'm going back on whatever. I hadn't been on dating apps in a while. Tinder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's out there, Mo? Tell me the apps. You know what's out there. What apps?
I don't use dating app, bro. I spit my game real life.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So
Yeah.
how is that doing that face to face still? How do you see the women respond to a guy who actually prefers to still do the traditional face to face interaction upon meeting?
The most women I talk to, I've been respectful to them. I don't really ask crazy questions. First, when I see a woman, unless I really like her, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my control. But most of the time, I just, approach casually and just trying to see if they are worth my time. I know you mentioned a point like they're getting their standards up, right? Even with the woman with 4 or 5 kids, if they're doing it, I got to do it too. As a man, we definitely have to have our standards up and lock it in right there. We refuse to let it down. So yeah, most of the time I walk in, I just want to be friends, nothing more. First,
do you feel that same energy coming back from the ladies as well? Like, do you really feel like they really want to get to know you as a person and to grow something like a friendship in the beginning with you that could possibly be more?
You know what? Ladies that are shorter than me, I feel the vibe from them.
Yeah.
Somehow. But yeah, I don't discriminate on the height though. Just saying.
Most men don't. Ain't important to us.
Yeah, I don't discriminate the height. I just, you know what? I just go after things that make me look good. If I'm talking to a woman, she has to make me look good or she's out.
What do you mean by make you look good?
Okay, but by making me look good, it's being a traditional woman. Act like a woman in front of me. That's making me look good. But if you're acting like a man, like you wear this pants, that's not making me look good.
Yeah.
So I'm more like a traditional type of man. I want a woman to be, what do you call I know you had a word for it. It's not coming in my head.
Like classy, feminine.
Yeah, nah, feminine. There's another word.
Classy. I mean,
modest. There you go.
Modest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Modest. Yeah.
Modest.
That works.
But you know what my type is, bro? My type is a woman I can pick them up. Just saying.
What?
I ain't doing no body shaming. I like a woman I can pick them up.
Oh yeah.
Where you can pick them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you doing 300 push-ups a day. You should be able to pick up anybody now.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That boy building that muscle. Yeah.
It's the dedication, bro. The habit I want to build. Yes, I started with 30 push-ups.
Yeah.
And went from 60, from 30 to 60. And from 60 straight to 200. Then 250. Now, I'm still doing 250 though, but I hit 300 just to show myself, yes, I can do it. But I want to pass the phase of 250. And then, because I just want to see if I can hit the number. And it's very easy. I can hit the number, bro. When I was telling someone the other day, it was like, yeah, man, I do 200. Like, what?
Yeah.
Man.
It seems hard for him, but I hit it, man. And then 300 push-ups. It's more like dedication and a habit for me. I wanted to build something that if I don't hit that 300 or 250 number, I'll be uncomfortable because that means I haven't touched the task before I went to bed.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we in there, bro. We train like a warrior. 250 push-ups, hitting the gym, upper body workout, getting the strength in. Eating clean, that's what I told LA the other day. I'm gonna cut sugar and I'm gonna cut excuses this year.
That's what's up.
So would you expect the same from your from your partner? Or would you
300 push-ups?
No, but for her to live like a healthy lifestyle, go to the gym, work out, all that other stuff, would you?
Yeah, I just told you I like a woman I can pick them up.
Yeah, but what if you can pick her up, but she's not into the working out and all that stuff? What if she just
Nah, that's okay. She don't have to work out.
What if she just vegan and she healthy? You know what I'm saying?
As long as she believe in it, But if I see shit is clearly not working out, then of course I'm gonna point it out.
Yeah.
I've tried vegan stuff one time just to test it out. I'm not vegan, but for a month I've tried vegan. I just went right back to meat.
Yeah.
I was like plant-based because I was remember when KFC had this plant-based nugget they came out with?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
At that time, I was trying the vegan stuff.
Yeah,
and I was so excited, bro. I was like, "What? I just turned vegan. Everybody turned it. I thought like I'm the shit in the universe. Like, word. I just changed my mind, and now everybody coming out with this plant-based, vegan, all that. But it wasn't. It wasn't for me, honestly. I'm not shitting on anybody. You do whatever you believe in.
Right.
It just wasn't for me.
Right. So, Mo, I got a question, Mo. as a single man out here, and it's kind of go back on what we were talking about. What do you think about the expectations that you hear the ladies have of what's considered to be a qualified man of today? How do you view that as being a man that's still out here having to operate in that type of environment?
This is what I feel, man. I feel like the pressure is on men. I think they're expecting him to be someone he cannot be. You start off, you just got to this world. You have to have $1 billion already in your bank account. You have a big mansion. You have your cars. You have all of that, but you still want to give her your 100% time. Mm-hmm. If I'm a man with that type of status, do you think I'm gonna give that woman 100% of my time?
Right.
No, that's just a ridiculous expectation. I have online business. I'm doing this podcast. Plus, I'm doing the video editing course and another money making course and the online business I'm running. And I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm more focused on my future. I want to build. I'm building my future. I'm holding walls with my bare hands and I refuse to let them go. So for me, like my mindset is like for me right now, I hit a pause on that. It's like ladies for me are a bonus right now, not a mission. I'm on a mission to make my future. And if someone come along, support me, hell yeah, I'm gonna give her my world.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Because she supported me when I was down, when I was trying to make it. Mm-hmm. And you know what I admire, man? Gucci Mane's story.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. You talking to LA or me? Well, I mean, it really don't. I'm really not affected by it too much because I'm married now, so I really don't have to get out there and operate in that. But I was out there at one point when they were starting to transition over to that, and I remember I was like, man, I'm wasting money on these dates, man. This traditional dating is costing me too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to take these women out, and a lot of times you don't know if they there just for a free meal or if they there just for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a gamble. Right now, I hear a lot of things that women are saying that they require, and they standing firm on it. I think they're gonna have to reach a point to where a lot of them are gonna have to crash out before they come back to reality. To be honest with you, I don't think a lot of them know what a man who makes 6 figures a year, what he actually really wants. Very few men who make that amount of money with just one woman. I mean, they just don't. They don't have to.
Yeah.
But every woman is praying for that dude for some reason, in which they're going to be the most likely to not be monogamous. It's like they just ignore that part, Yeah. So I think they just doing a lot of talking, bro. To be honest with you, I think they got a platform to express themselves. Everybody got freedom of speech. I think they all just kind of like they following each other. Whatever one say, the herd is gonna follow. So if one person say, "Hey," all they had to do was see one ratchet woman on TV on Love and Hip Hop or something, get a millionaire, and all of them took off running with it and said, "Hey, you know what? I can get that too."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it just don't work out like that, man. I think it's dangerous for a man, and it's not gonna be popular to say it all, but I gotta put this out here. I think it's almost dangerous for a man to find a wife once he's already up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think the best time to find one is when you're down. Mm-hmm. That's when I found mine. That's when I got most active trying to find one. When I was down, I figured if I find one while I'm down, I know why she's here. Because it's clearly not going to be for the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? But, women want you to be up when they find you. They don't want to put the work in no more. They want you to be a finished product, and they just want to come in and enjoy the Super Bowl ring with you. You know what I'm saying? But then again, at that time, you really can't believe why they there. And as a man, we need to know why you here. Why you here with me?
Yeah.
And you come in 6 figures, they telling you what they want. I want you to have some paper. I want you to take care of all my irresponsible things I did back in my day. And that's why I asked, do you feel that energy when you're out there that women are really genuinely making an effort to get to know you? Or is this whole 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inch, all that, is that just internet talk? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or people really out there in the streets really, really living by this concept now of dating?
I think it's a security thing. People want security. They want to be, with the 6 figures, they want financial security. They want to know that, throughout life, they're going to be well taken care of. They ain't going to have to worry about a place to eat, what they're going to eat their next meal, where they're going to sleep at, where they, the roof going to, be over their head. They ain't got to worry about the bills being paid. Just the things, most people in poverty grow up going through. They don't want to go through that stuff when they become an adult. They want to feel that I ain't going to have this problem. That's what it is. Don't nobody want to worry about certain problems, especially financially. It seems like that's the most difficult thing and the most important thing that people worry about: money. Where the money gonna come from? When the bill come in the mail or it hit the email, where the money gonna come from? You know, is that light bill taken care of? Is the rent gonna be paid on time? Is we gonna get a pink slip where the light's gonna get cut off? Is the food refrigerator gonna get empty? You know, what's gonna
Right.
happen? What's the security look like? So yeah, I think that's what it is.
Hey, can
Yeah,
I weigh on this one
yeah,
real quick?
yeah. Go
Okay,
for it.
and I totally understand. You know, security, woman, of course, they want security, they want to be protected. But can a man have securities too? Like, I want to know if you coming in and then gonna leave and take half of my wealth that I bust my ass for.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be sure about that? You not gonna
Mm-mm.
do that?
Ain't
Okay,
no.
can you be loyal? Can you be not for real? Can you be
Yeah,
freaking loyal too?
yeah,
You gonna come and
yeah,
we in it for life?
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Can they
That's
answer
real.
this? Nah, for
Yeah,
real, bro.
that's
It's
real.
like all this stuff, internet stuff is messing what old dating was like.
Yeah, man, that's funny, bro. And then y'all was talking about the 6 feet thing and all that. I said, "Oh, they want to create a player." That's what they sound like. they
Yeah.
want to, they want to create a 2K my player. That's what this sound like.
Yeah. They don't want to do it with the brand T-shirt on and the brand jeans that you had when you first started. They don't want him.
Yeah,
Look.
they want him already in there in the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah.
I'm 6 feet tall, like six on the
Man,
dot, right? They always want someone who's taller than them. Okay, true. I cannot control my height, but I know they can control their weight. So are
Boy,
they gonna take their ass to the gym?
you're gonna get canceled with that one.
boy,
Ooh, you
he
gonna get
finna get
canceled
it.
before you even get started. You finna get canceled.
Hell yeah!
All
Well,
right.
you know what, bro?
He said, "Let's go viral." Boy, you know who you sound like? You sound like Kevin Samuels. That's who you sound like. But that's real talk,
I mean,
though.
that's a valid point, though. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
real
That's a
talk.
very valid point because that is a
Yeah,
factor that's very important to men
yeah,
and how the flow of the relationship is going to evolve. You know,
yeah,
so that's a very valid thing, man. So I definitely think there should be a standard on it, and I
yeah.
think it's something that should be discussed a little bit more open in general.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, because it's health. It's your health. Your health is involved. You know what I'm saying? For this to be a long lasting relationship, you got to take good care of yourself. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, you know, I want somebody I'm going to grow old with. So in your 50s and 60s, you know, we can either be going to the beach together or I got to, you know, change your diapers and wash you and be your nurse. I don't want to be your nurse. I want to be your husband. You know, I want to have a good time.
yeah.
Yeah. So I understand. You know, that's where I can see that aspect. Man,
So
we in
Mo,
our 90s. Yeah, that's different.
what are y'all boys spending on first date these days, man? How much? What's the average cost of a first date
Ooh,
now?
My average bill come out to be, if we having drinks and all that, is around 80-90 bucks plus
Oh, that's
tip.
man,
it.
It makes it 100 depending on where I'm going.
that's
Okay.
with the tip or without the tip. Look, you leaving tips?
But yeah, I'll leave tip.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
So this is just the bill, like
Okay.
70-90, like around average that. But I've took my ex to expensive ass freaking restaurants, bro. My bill
Yeah.
was like 600.
Dang. Dang. The hell you order for $600, bro?
Two people.
Did they close the restaurant
You
down and
said
just
two
serve
people like that
y'all?
a lot.
600, bro.
600. Ooh,
Man, was that a private chef?
right.
I don't know, some y'all remember that the chef that went viral on TikTok? We went to his restaurant.
That's what I was about to say. Did Salt Bay come out here and do this in front of you with the steak?
Yeah, the Salt
Okay.
Bay.
I'm about to say.
The Salt Bay. No, it was. I think it was his assistants that did that.
Yeah.
But man, the steak was awesome, bro. The steak was
Oh,
awesome.
snap.
Everything was good. I just didn't like the salad because they make their own goat cheese, and I
Yeah.
just didn't like that. But everything was good. I think it was more about the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
enjoy it. I don't mind paying it again.
Right.
But also, I'm not taking just some random chicks up there too. I want to know what you are, like what you like. Do you like, mess with this type of environment?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What do y'all think, if y'all can name like three things, what's the most important thing to a man when he's looking for a woman? What qualities do you think we look for?
You want to start with that, Mo?
I might get canceled for that, bro.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
let me go first then, so you can rethink that. yeah. You need to rethink that one, bro. We don't get the canceled already. He ready to get canceled too, boy.
Man, I'm talking about.
He ready.
He trying to go viral tomorrow.
He was talking about the weight. He was pointing at the camera like that. Do he know what's gonna happen to him when they see that finger?
Man. Girl, did y'all see the More Money podcast?
Y'all
The
got
More
me
Money
hot.
podcast.
We go viral.
We want to get canceled by tomorrow.
Yeah, Mo, let the people know, man, 3 things that's important to men, bro.
Love, loyalty, respect.
Love, loyalty, respect.
Okay. Elaborate on that a little bit.
What you need an elaboration for?
I mean,
Love,
explain
you
that to
know.
them. Because they might think they
Okay.
don't know what that means.
Gotcha. Love. Okay, I want a woman that's exclusive to me. That's where the love is. That love should be exclusive to me. Okay. Loyalty. Just be with me. Support me when I'm down, and then I'll share my wealth when I'm up. Respect. Need to respect me as a man. Don't come in front of me. Okay. Don't question me when I'm in there making life decision. Don't come in front of me. Rather than just stay behind the wheel. Let me clear the path.
That you drive, huh?
Yeah.
So you said exclusive. What if you have her, but she not showing you the type of love that you want, the type of attention that you want? You know what I'm saying? Like she could be yours, but you know, what if she doing her own thing in a relationship? Then what? She got to go.
What do you mean her own thing?
Yeah. What if she ain't making time for you? You know what I'm saying? She might just be yours, but then what? Like, what if she ain't giving you the attention? Y'all don't go on dates. Y'all don't hang out. Y'all don't talk. Y'all just in a relationship together. Y'all just in a room. Y'all just sleep in the same bed. So y'all together, but y'all don't do nothing else. So that's that.
Look, I have authority to say no. I will say no right in your face. Now, if she loyal, I mean, why would she not give you time? If
she loyal, but she might always be on her phone. Then what?
I think that's just a conversation. You both need to have. Like, what's up with the phone? Like, what's going on? And I have questions. Here you go the battle cry again. Let's get it.
My bad.
Nah, you're good. If she on her phone, you both need to understand that a woman makes a home, right? Man build a house.
Right.
But he can't make it a home unless women pitch in their X's and Y's in it. So if she not building a home, I mean, find out. I'll find out. Like, what's up with that deal? Like, what did you sign up for? It never happened to me.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, like, love. That's why I was asking you, like, so what? Like, what does love look like? Because you said exclusive. Sometimes you may have her, but you may not have her full attention, or you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, I guess. Maybe I'm not asking it right, but she might be yours. Do you really have her?
Yeah. Well, if she's not mine, she might be someone else. Then that's how I would think. If the love, the attention is not mine, it's going to somewhere else.
Where is it going? Yeah.
Where is it going?
Yeah.
Now I need to know. Now I'm like, into the investigation mind. Like, okay, let's bring it on. Let's connect some dots. What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Love, loyalty, and respect. That's what Mo said. What about you, G4?
Man, it's gonna be hard to top y'all's, man. That's pretty much the foundation. But I mean, when I was looking for my wife, there I go again, my baby. When I was looking for my wife, the things that I would say was important to me, someone who was healed, someone who's healed from their past enough to be able to evolve into a new environment, someone who believed in a higher power other than her own personal feelings or perspective or emotions, just someone who served something a little bit higher than herself, and someone who was patient, bro, because relationships require a lot of it, patience and forgiveness, so those were, of course, the physical attraction has to be there, of course, but, if she ever makes those other things, then apparently she already passed the physical part test, so I would say it was the things that I was looking for, man, when it was trying to find a suitable mate for myself. Those were definitely the ones I found important.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of these women out here ain't healed. They ain't healed, bro.
That's deep. Yeah, you said that because a lot of people carry baggage, bro, from the last relationship into the next one. and then you just walk around with a bunch of bags, bunch of briefcases in every relationship, carrying everything. Like,
Right.
he hit me. That's him. He hit you. I ain't hit you.
No, it's
So
your
how
fault though. It's your fault. It's your fault too, Mo. It's gonna be your fault too.
man? That's why I'm like, yo,
They always want to blame, and that's the thing. That's what I was talking about. They never want to forget. Like, can you
yeah,
like just forgive and forget?
bruh,
They're not built that way, bro.
Yeah,
man,
They're not built that way because they still feel it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that hurt them, they feel. That's like saying turn your feelings off and be like a man. You know, you don't want that. You don't want
mm,
that. You say you like femininity, then you got to be able to operate in that type of space with femininity because femininity is very emotional.
yeah,
yeah.
It really is.
And
hot
then
dog,
they I don't know if they realize how broken men's are, but we still stand tall like a pillar. It's broken as fuck inside. We
man,
I would never let my emotions show out like that. It's just not it's not. I was never taught like that.
What were you taught to do with your emotions?
Suck it up. Suck it up. That's what I've been told. Man the fuck up.
man,
Mm,
Those are the words, man. Like man the fuck up or grab your balls. There's two
yeah,
words. You crying? What? Whenever I was talking to my friends, like man the fuck up.
man,
Damn.
well,
yeah,
is that always the answer though? Is that always the best answer for men to evolve past traumas and what's affecting them? Does manning up work?
I feel like you do need to let it out.
Right.
Find someone who respect you enough to hear you out. But no, I would never let my emotions like that show up. I think it took me enough time to now realize, yeah, just suck it up. Wake up, tackle the world now. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, everybody need healing. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think a part of it is communication, though. That's the other thing. Like as far as the men aspect, though, because I mean we gotta let people know what's hurting us. If they don't know, then it won't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hurting me, I gotta say something. Otherwise, you're gonna keep stabbing me. You're gonna keep poking the bear. And when I lash out, whose fault is it? Is it their fault or is it my fault because I ain't say nothing? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I gotta say something. Somebody got to know. Hey, you hitting the nerve, and I want you to stop
Right.
as soon as possible. But I think with us, it's a pride thing. We don't want to let nobody know they got under our skin or they doing something that's damaging. Which is like, hey, so is you gonna keep killing yourself on the inside, or you gonna allow yourself to get better?
Yeah.
Man,
And I just want to say another thing. Here's two words I was taught when I was growing up. Never make a decision when you're angry, right?
mm-hmm.
And never make a promise when you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's big. That's dope.
I be doing that all the time.
Man,
They be like, baby, we're going on a date next weekend.
man,
And then you don't go.
Nigga still ain't been on that date.
man.
So that's nah, that's okay, man. But these are the two words I remember still to this time.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I get upset or something like that, it pops right back, like right in front of me. It's like, oh, don't make a decision when you're angry. Give it a little time.
Right.
And then I'm happy. I'm talking to people. They're talking, hey, yeah, let's go do this, or like you're gonna come. It's like I don't know. I have to think about that, or like I'll let you know something like that.
Yeah,
Because in our culture, when you make a promise, you have to do it.
Right.
Now these days, I know I was in a car dealership, bro. This flying promise, the word promise, it used to bother the heck out of me, bro. Like not throwing shit. Maybe that's how people talk over there. It's like I promise you it's the best deal. I promise you it's good, bro. It's don't say the word. I take this very serious.
Hmm.
When I promise something, when someone promises it to me, I
yeah,
expect that to happen because now it's a what do you call it? A divine contract,
yeah,
between you, the other person, and universe or God, whatever you believe in, and you have to fulfill it. So I don't make promises like that, bro.
right, right.
But if I do it, it means like I have to turn the world to fulfill my promise. But yeah, it used to bother me when I used to work at car dealership, bro. This is one of the reasons I left that too. It's like I promise you that throwing off that flying these words out and then customer getting screwed.
Right. Hmm. So who y'all boys think is winning a gender war right now, males or females? Who y'all think winning out here?
Well, let's get canceled, bro, on this one.
Who y'all think winning? Or is everybody
Man,
losing?
I think we are. There's no result right now. I think we are in a battle.
Right.
So we are right in the middle of it.
Can men afford to lose as a society?
I
Can we
don't like
afford to
it.
lose this battle?
I don't like the war. I don't like it. And then, you know, for for a little bit, it's almost like traditional men get punished. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like it's a lot of weight and pressure on us because we're not allowed to express how we really feel. You can almost get punished for being a man nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
toxic.
then, man, I'm trying to tell you, like, hey, yo,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I just want to what's wrong with being, traditional, the real thing, ain't nothing like the real thing, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna leave that alone before I push a button. But yeah, I mean, nowadays you don't know,
Yeah.
you don't know, you don't know,
Yeah.
and it's like you try to carry yourself and be respectful to everybody's views, opinions, and everything like that. But it's like, shoot, what about and it's like I gotta shut up and close my mind, my mouth, my thoughts, and allow everybody else to be free. So it kind of sucks at the end of the day to try to be a man these days. That's how I feel about it. It sucks.
Mm.
It's trash. It's trash.
Mm.
If
Oh, who
we
winning
speak,
out here? Mo winning. You can't tell Mo. I don't even know why
man,
I asked him that question for. I can tell by the look on his face what type of
man,
answer I'm gonna get back. Mo like I'm winning. I don't know what everybody else doing, but I'm winning. Yeah.
Bro.
man,
I don't know. I have no comments.
yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough.
What do you
Hmm.
think?
Right now, man, I think the ladies had a lead man, because of the internet.
Yeah.
That right there gives them a very big advantage on men because they never really have to put an effort into one if they don't want to. It's always somebody in the DM waiting for a heart emoji back in return
Mm.
or a wave emoji back in return. And I think the women are treating the game like they know they running it right now. That's why their demands are so high because they know they're in control of it right now. I don't think that's going to be good long term. I really don't. But for now, the men have forfeited the game over to them. They done took over the rap game. They taken over the dating market.
Man,
You
everything.
know, so I think they're winning right now. But I think they're getting solo wins. I don't think they're getting collective wins. Because all that stuff sounds good when you're younger. I want this type of dude. I want this type of dude. When
Yeah.
they reach them 40s, they ain't saying the same stuff like that. It ain't as strong as it was back when they was a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had a woman ask me the other day, King, who gonna want a 54-year-old woman with with multiple kids? And I'm thinking to myself, man, how do I really answer this? Without hurting this person's feelings.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
because I ain't never heard no dude just sit around and talk to another dude and be like, say, bro, I just love all them kids. That's not mine, man. I just love them and I just want to give them all my paper and I want to take
Man.
them to Disney. I ain't never heard no dude say that, bro. You
Man.
know what I'm saying?
Me neither.
Man. Yeah. It's a
But
it's a fantasy.
That's what I would say. Like, men need to grab their balls and start saying no.
I
My
think they're
standard
starting
is
to.
high.
I think they're starting to.
Then they all gonna realize, the deep shit they created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. You gotta have some head control at the end of the day, man. Use this head and not the other head. That's what I'm gonna say. Man, I think if you start, using this mode, man, we'll start winning a lot more wars with this gender thing and stuff like that. Because it's like, bro, we always chasing the other one. They the prize. They the prize. When we gonna be the prize? You know what I'm saying? When does that happen? And it's like, we do so much to chase that. We'll give them money. We'll give them this. We'll give them that. And then, when it all runs out, and they want to leave, it get ugly. It get ugly, or or you don't get what you want. You don't ran out. It just get ugly, man. You gotta start using your head. You gotta think before you do it, any and everything. Cause it's like, bro, it's people in these high profile people getting all these, getting in all this trouble and stuff like that. It's like, man, you just be so happy in the moment making quick decisions for a 30-second to 5-minute victory. And it's like, was it really worth it at the end of the day? You done did all this, now she want $50 million. Nah,
Hmm.
man. That's
Yeah.
wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get more head control. Use this one instead of the other one, man.
Yeah. Do you think I hear a lot of women when I hear women talk about their experiences out here on the dating market with men.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard any feedback from like what women have to say? Because we talk about them a lot. Modern day women, this modern way, their expectations are unrealistic. We have numerous dialogues about that. Do men care about what women are saying their experiences are while trying to date us?
I care about body count, straight up.
Do you? Will you ever know the truth? You think a woman will ever tell you that truthful number? Ever?
Some women are, truthful. Some don't.
How
I
will
don't
you
know.
ever know?
You won't. You won't. You won't.
So why is that number so important to something that you can never attach real truth to? Why is that so important?
I go back to, like, you know what I say, exclusivity.
Yeah.
That's what I respect the most.
So
Had to see some paperwork.
yeah. So you met a chick. Let's say you met a chick. Y'all vibing. Y'all cool, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? She feeling Mo, ready to pull out some paper because he feeling her too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say you get to this body count question and you look her right in the face like you do in the camera now. Yeah. And you say, hey, look at just want to know, what's your body count? You know what I'm saying? So if a woman tells you it's 4, but maybe it's 14, the fact that you know 4 makes it better, makes her a better person, more quality person in your eyes, just because of a number.
I tell you what, now these days, the way I'm thinking, 1 is already too much. You talking about 4?
4 is a lot to you.
Hell yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Why? Why is it a lot?
There's like, bro, there's 4 men have eaten on that plate.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat off of that plate.
Don't you go to restaurants and eat off the plates at the restaurants?
That's not what I'm. This is not what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but how will you ever know? How will you ever really know, bro? If only thing that you can go by is her response to that question. How will you ever really know?
That's a big question. How would you ever know?
But you said exclusivity is what matters to you. So I mean, at the end of the day, that you just gotta let that be what it is. Just trust that she yours, and then make the most of that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened before you is before you. Once you get to you, you do the best. To make that the best. Of what it is.
Mo said 1 is too many. You see the look on his face, bro?
Hey, bro.
Mo said 1 is too many. He ain't trying to hear none of that right there.
Say the generation we in right now.
My boy said, whatever has happened is in the past, right? Well, you my past now.
Right.
What happened before me is before me. I mean, it is what it is. I wish I had a time machine. I wish I could be Doctor Strange. I'd be sitting here twirling my fingers all day, trying to go back in time and fix this stuff.
Right.
But you can't. You can't. It is what it is, man. Just don't make me sick. That's all I say.
Right.
Right. Weird.
Right. Yeah.
Don't make me sick. You make me sick, we got a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, that means it's more than 14.
Yeah. you playing
Alexa.
You playing crazy games that we can't be playing.
For real.
I don't appreciate that. So you do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was what it was. You get to me, you better be healed and holy and healthy. Don't have me coughing 2 weeks later or
Right.
scratching, looking crazy. Like, what is that? That ain't supposed to be that color. What's going on right there?
LA want to take you to the extra mile, right?
He just go all the way, bro.
I wanna stop at a certain point, but he don't care. He's like, yeah, let's take it to the next level.
We're gonna keep it real. Hey, don't play with me like that, man.
Yeah.
You do what you do. You did what you did before me. I understand. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We both gotta, you done did some stuff. I done did some stuff. But we coming together. So let's let this be.
But didn't you wanted to know? Let's say if you're dating a woman and y'all about to get serious, didn't you want to know the God honest truth on that?
No, I don't care about what happened before me because it's mine now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like just like a car. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about who had the car before you. You know what I'm saying? It's your car now, so take care of it.
Yeah. 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 It's less important to me too because I just know you'll never get the truth.
Yeah.
Out of it. The majority of the time, you're just not. They'll tell you what you need to hear to get through that moment. So let me ask you this: is let's say you had a woman with a low body count, but when you got her back into your life and into your space because of her lack of experience, she had no idea how to please you, and she was completely dropping the ball on that due to lack of experience.
Nah, that is completely fine for me. That is a okay. Don't worry, I have experience. So this is what I think. Like, with my woman, I want her to see the world through me. I don't want to see the world through her. You see what I'm saying? Everything that goes or come into her life has to be through me. I'm the protector. I'm the one who's standing in front of her. I'm the one walking behind her so she can feel safe. See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I think.
But what if you fall? What about when you go down? Then what?
Then where the support come in, right? You gonna support me when I'm fall. When I'm falling, I'm still struggling. Are you
Cause
loyal?
some women do that though. Like all their attention be on their man, they forget about themselves. But when the man fall and it's time for them, you know, that man needs some help. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like some women, they won't even get a job. They'll just sit at the house all day. But then the man might have just say the dude have a stroke or something, heart attack, something. He can't work no more. Then what? We finna get a tent or what? What we doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or is it on the man? He should have had a savings account. Okay, everything supposed to be,
Of course.
yeah. Is it? Is I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to have all that. Yeah.
Supposed to have all that and the emergency fund. Yeah, you supposed to have everything set up, but then that stuff gonna run out. You know, like life is real. That's the point I'm getting to, man. Stuff be happening, bro.
Very
So you know
true.
what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Life is really real, bro. That stuff it hit, and you don't know how it's gonna hit. You be like, dang, I gotta deal with that now. Like, oh snap. Like, God forbid, you might go to the basketball court tomorrow, break both your legs at 24 hour fitness. You know what I'm saying? And your wife got to take care of you for the rest of your life. She gonna be able to handle that pressure, you know, or
Same.
what? What
You
you
know what?
what you
That's actually some serious question, and we'll answer that in the next podcast. So hold your horses, wait,
all right, all right,
and
all right,
I'll get to it. I got some exciting answers for that.
all right, okay, okay.
But yeah, man, looks like we hit the mark. I think it's some good talk, man. Good talk tonight.
Man.
Again, I want to thank G4. Thank you for coming to the platform. We just had a good conversation, and I know that's how I wanted. I didn't want it to turn into an interview or something like that. We just chilling, having a conversation, talking about life, talking
Yeah,
about what's going on in the world and everything.
real.
Yeah, man. Again, I definitely appreciate y'all boys having me on. Definitely enjoyed the time with y'all, man. Y'all got good vibe, good chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Good topic. You know what I'm saying? There's some
Yeah,
diversity on the panel. So
yeah,
hey, y'all in a good space to get some big W's out of this, man. So keep grinding. Y'all need any type of advice on any of this YouTube stuff? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to reach out and let's keep this thing going, man. And I want to see y'all boys blow up on this thing, bro. I think y'all got something good going on here.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. And
yeah.
then we're gonna invite you again.
I hope so.
We're
I
gonna
hope
invite
so.
you again.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
But G4, here's the thing. This is what we do. Before we close, we have like our ending statements. You want to share with the people. It could be anything, funny, serious, or whatever you want to say.
Ending statements. Easiest way to have change in your life is to do it from the inside out. When you try to make other people change around you, it takes way too much longer and it probably never happen. So always look within, change you, and then you'll see your environment change around you after that.
LA, you got some?
Yeah, man, what y'all waiting on? Anybody that's out there, what y'all waiting on to, make a change or do something different, do something better, make an impact, leave a legacy, to start your business, whatever you're doing. What you waiting on? Go ahead and jump out there. You might not have any of those inspirations. You might want to change your life, your lifestyle, your diet, or how you living. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just go ahead and try to make steps and do it now. I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. Yeah, that's I'm a start it and y'all follow. Let's see where we go. Y'all drop in the comments what y'all gonna do different, or what y'all gonna do. To move forward or do something bigger. I want to see it in the comments. What steps y'all taking to be better? Don't
Yeah.
forget to like
Nah,
and subscribe.
Yeah, for real. Like and subscribe. That was pretty good, man. This is what I want to say. This week, start something new. Build a positive habit. Maybe do 20 push-ups. And I want to say, find yourself first. Ask the question, what is your standard? And whatever your answer is, stick with it. Because the gear is locked. We're not going back. But yeah, man. Thank you again, G4 LA.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, good talk tonight with Mo Money Podcast. Mo out.
Deuces.